Warning, this is not a how-to, step-by-step, or instructional channel. We are not professionals. Everything you see is real and not rehearsed. Following our instructions may result in you redoing the job over. Enjoy. All right, Brent, you just finished your first marketplace sale ever.
Yeah.
How do you feel? You feel any different?
Eh.
You just have a little more money in your pocket?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
First sale ever.
Yay.
Yay! All right, guys, as you can see, we're quite wet here. Very wet up in here. Well, it was at one point at least. Very wet here. And I think we're leaking it out of this rear pinion on the diff. So we're gonna get the cover off. First, we're gonna check and make sure we can get the fill plug out. Then we'll take the diff cover off and then clean everything up and replace the fluid. And then we will take the drive shaft off and replace the pinion seal that's leaking. Alright everybody, I want to welcome you back to Junker Clunkers. Just doing a quick voiceover here. You're going to see a lot less footage than what it actually took to get this going correctly. So hopefully you guys enjoy what we're doing here. Make sure you're smashing those thumbs up buttons. We really need those. Share this out to your friends. Let's get right into the video. Guys, I think we have a problem. Like a pretty big problem. Let me just try and look at the sludge. Look at that, Eric. It is quite bad. It's not good.
That's awesome.
It's well, oh my Eric. Oh my goodness.
Both sides, I don't see him shaving.
Oh my gosh. I don't think this thing has been maintained, even when it was on the road. Holy crap. Brent! Brent! That is so bad. I don't even think that this rear end is worth trying to save it. I mean, it wasn't howler or anything. But I have an 8.8 that I just pulled out of that, and I'm going to cross-reference and see if the leaf springs and everything that I literally just pulled out of that will go into this. Because if they will, everything's all brand new for that, and this thing needs a complete overhaul. I mean, can I clean this out and probably make it work? Yeah, I probably could. But by the time I'm done cleaning it out, and am I gonna find the wheel? Am I gonna find axle seals? Oh my gosh! Am I gonna find axle seals leaking when I take the drums off? Because remember guys, we got to rebuild the brake system in the rear here. So I need to think about if this thing is worth it. We'll get back to you. Alright guys, so either this has never been serviced, this rear end and the brakes and such, or somebody went the extra mile to put these clips on them. Makes me a little nervous that the thought in my head is that nobody's ever serviced this. I mean, it kind of makes sense. There was no Permatex all over the rear diff, which, I mean, maybe somebody did it right. But then on the other hand, did somebody possibly never touch the rear brakes in any way, shape, or form? I don't know. We're going to find out here in a second. I want to take the drums off here just to see if we're leaking in the wheel seals. That's going to kind of determine how far I'm going into this rear, because we do have the Mustang 8.8 rear end. It's literally just right in front of us. And last I knew, even the brake system in that was okay, because I had that rolling around, and I had the wheel seal, the brakes working in the Mustang years ago. So good old asbestos. Damn. Whew. Let that dust settle. Brent, can you give me the flashlight, bub? A flashlight? Man. Actually in pretty decent shape. I don't see anything leaking. Those adjusters are probably frozen. Let's go to the other side and see what we can find. All right. Again, we have the right on cue. Again, we have the tabs here. I guess somebody just enjoyed their job and they did it right. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody ever put them back on, to be honest with you. Well, the wheel seals are not leaking that I can see. Well, maybe a little bit here. This is something I'm going to have to think about overnight. If I really want to do all that work to put in the rear end from that into this, or if I just want to do that pinion seal, clean it up, and send it. We'll find out tomorrow, guys. I am done for the evening. Alright, guys. So, try to get some of this crap away from there so nothing goes in there. We are going to replace the seal, pinion seal off the differential, rear differential right here. As you can see, it's very wet. I think it was a combination of the diff cover seal here, and definitely this pinion seal. This one's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to do. So it's just going to be, I think it's 4 11s. Take the drive shaft off. You want to be careful because these caps will fall off, pins will go everywhere. We do have a small amount of play in the U-joint. I'm not going to worry about it right now unless we take that off and there's no pins left at all in it. Nope, Cheyenne's dropping stuff. It is a greasable joint, so we will grease the hell out of that when we get this all back together. So that being said, let's go ahead and get this done. We're going to speed it up because really self-explanatory. Like I said, 4 bolts, 1 big bolt, 1 big nut here, and then you just get that old seal off. Find an 11? What? She didn't find an 11 yet. And then you just clean the mating surface up, put the new seal in, and put it all back together. So we're gonna go ahead and speed that up, and we'll get back to you when we're done. All right, guys, here you go. A lot cleaner. I know you all saw me use the wire wheel cleaning up the gasket mating surface, but I'll tell you, that gasket was on there from hell. I don't know if you can see very well, but I'm trying. There we go. A lot cleaner. All the debris is cleaned up. I'm gonna grab the blow nozzle. I'm gonna blow everything out, and then we've already cleaned up the cover. That mating surface is all nice and clean. I'm gonna put Permatex on that, let it sit up for 5-10 minutes or so until it's a little tacky. Slap it on there, torque it down, and let her sit overnight, and then we'll throw fluid in it tomorrow. So let me get at that. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna say I'll leave it. Because you know, in the car, or it's never been serviced at all over. The first time I read it, that was kind of like, and it seemed like from factory. It seemed like everything seems factory, it seemed like a mess at all. But without it, absolutely amazing. So I guess it's plausible. I like it plausible. What do you guys say? We're down to comments. Do that down here. Everybody say, what was it? Right on. Right. We should have one in here. So back here, one, go. Now, what you guys, this is how I do it. Yeah, you do it. It's how I do it. This works for me. You know, this is not how you do it. This is how I like it. That makes sense, right? Yeah, I think I got it. Let me work a little bit. There's a lot of things in this cover. I'm making service here. A lot of things. So I really didn't want to put down the car and again. So, once again, this is how I do it. It doesn't have to be a video, it's all right. Start with 30 minutes. Pull that stuff right in, go ahead. Stay on there. All right, guys. I think we've figured out where it was leaking from, and it had nothing to do with the seal. That's very upsetting. We're 15 days away from this car show. Unless we find one, this car is not going to make it there. All right, guys. So we've had a bit of a problem. If you watch the short that I put out the other day, you'll see that it was leaking a considerable amount right here. The seal that we got from AutoZone didn't seem right. It didn't look like this in any way, shape, or form. So I got pretty upset because, you know, I'm really trying hard to make this car show. And not only this car show, I wouldn't mind driving this thing a little bit this, you know, the rest of this fall and summer. But obviously I can't do that when things aren't cooperating right. So I thought about it, and then I called up O'Reilly's, gave them my info, and they gave me a different part number, which this one looks a lot closer, like a lot closer to what we had originally. This is a national part number 7457N. They said that the part number I gave them, which would be the, what was it, 8181NA, I think it is what this one is. That crosses to a V8 rear end, so probably like a 9-inch or something. Where it fits in there, I don't think it's fully sealing. We're also going to take a really good look on the housing inside here. We're going to have to take this back apart, unfortunately, everybody. But that's what we're going to have to do in order to attempt to make this right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. I don't think y'all need to see that all again. I'll bring you back once we start adding fluid, and we'll go from there. But like I said, you've already seen me do the job once, twice, 3 times. I don't know how many times you're going to see it in the video, but I've done it a bunch of times trying to make this right. And like I said, you can see the gap right here on this deflective shield thing. I think that's supposed to be a lot closer. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and tear this back apart and try and make this right. We'll get back to you in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we're gonna try and make happy times here with this. The new seal is in. It's all torqued back down. We're gonna try and fill the fluid, and hopefully it doesn't start peeing out. Place your bets down below. Only if it's on the ground. It's not leaking.
It isn't?
Yeah, it's not on the ground.
It's just the fluid. It's just the fluid that I put in. It's coming out the fill hole. We're not leaking, guys.
That's good, right?
That's kind of exciting, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see anything leaking quite as of yet. We might have got it. We might have got it. Woo! What? Too embarrassing? Huh? That's embarrassing? I'll keep doing it then. That's full, guys. That's good. I think we're gonna call that a wrap on the rear end and start working on some brake lines and such here soon. Oh, I'm a little happier today. Right on cue! Right on cue! Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the content. We've got a lot more to come, so make sure that you're smashing that thumbs up, leaving us a comment, always subscribing. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all at Junker Clunkers with a Z. Yahoo is Junker Clunkers with a Z at yahoo.com. If you have a private message, anything you want to send. Over in the About section, we also have a P.O. box if you guys are interested. But that's going to do it for this video. I need you guys to make sure to continue to like, share, and subscribe these videos. Or don't.